Hi, this is Nati from Skylight. Welcome to this video where we will explore today how to set up saved filters and alerts within the Skylight user interface. A saved filter is a feature that allows users to save customized filter settings within their areas of interest. This eliminates the need to manually reset or remember specific filter configurations each time they use the platform. Once a saved filter is created, it can also be used to generate an alert. This means users can receive notifications whenever the system detects activity that matches the conditions defined in the saved filter. It's important to keep in mind that a saved filter can only be created for a specific area of interest, or AoI as we call it in Skylight. This means that you will need to set up an AoI first in order to use this feature. If you are unsure about how to create an AoI, we invite you to watch the dedicated tutorial video that's available on our YouTube channel. So saved filters can be created for one or many events available in our platform, and they can also be created using any of the options available in the filters section that you will see on the top left of our main map. This is valid for events and vessel detections. Events will let you filter using different conditions that apply to the event itself or to the vessels involved in that event. Vessel detections will let you filter what's available on the map based on the data sources and the satellites that we have available. So if you see here, you will see the different data sources available for vessel detections. If you want to select one or many of these options, you will see how this affects the main map. And at any time, you can clear these filters clicking in this option, and you will see everything that's available. Okay, let's work together on an example. If you've watched our previous video, we have created this buffer area of interest right here. And we will apply filters today, and we will create a saved filter for this area, trying to identify possible transshipments that involve at least one Chinese flag fishing vessel. This is just an example. So what we recommend is that you start on the main map and apply all the filters that you want and see if the information that you get, the results, are satisfying. If that's what you're looking for, if you get too much information or too little, you may need to apply changes to those filters. So that's why the first time you create a saved filter, it's important to play around and see the results on the main map first. That's our recommendation. So let's get to it. We will start by filtering the events. So we said we just want to know possible transshipments, which include standard or dark rendezvous in Skylight. So we have selected the events that we're looking for. Let's now apply additional conditions in the filters section. We will see in this case, we only have available the option for events, since we have selected only 2 events. And now we will select vessel type, fishing. This is part of the example, but you can select as many types as you want. For standard rendezvous, you could also apply or ask as a condition the second type of the vessel, which we want to do in this case. And then we will add Chinese flag. Okay. So once we are ready, these are the conditions that will reflect what we're looking for. This is the results we get on the map. In this case, we have 2 events that match the conditions we set in the past 48 hours. Okay, I'm satisfied with the conditions, so I'll keep moving and I'll go ahead and save this filter. I'll go to the areas menu on the top left I'll search for this area that I have previously created and click on the plus sign. Right here, this should be reflecting everything that we have previously selected on the main map, right? So we are seeing that standard and dark rendezvous are selected. This is good. We are also seeing that additional conditions are applied, which are vessel type, fishing, and nationality for the vessel, which includes Chinese flag. So my recommendation is also to use a more specific name for this filter or this alert. In this case, you will have by default the name of the area, but I will change it and add transshipment Chinese flag fishing vessel. Long name. You can work with this or with another one, whatever works for you. Sorry. So once we are satisfied with the name, we check these conditions are reflecting what we wanted to see on the map. We can additionally ask the system to send us alerts. These alerts can be in-app notifications or emails. You would get an email in the account that's associated with your Skylight account saying that the system found an event that's matching your conditions, right? And the subject of that email will be the name of this filter. So that's why it's important to make it as specific as possible. So let's say I'm just adding in-app notifications and I'll click on save. The filter has been created. I receive a confirmation here. And now I'm ready to show you how this works. Let's say that you log into Skylight. You won't have, by default, you will have all the events and you won't have any filters applied. And the next time you log into Skylight, you can quickly apply this filter, go into your areas, you find this one, and you just hit apply. And there you go. You only have the two events that we have previously seen on the map. If needed, you can always go back to these filters and edit or delete. So you can go to your areas to do so. And right here, you will be able to see the option of deleting the filter we just created or editing. And so let's talk about the alert some more. So I have selected in-app notifications, and now I also want to receive an email because I think this is very important and I want to know right away when one of these events is happening, right? So I'll save. From that moment on, I will start receiving emails with a summary of the event, the name of the vessel, location, time for that event we have identified, and you can also see notifications here on the top right. You will receive these notifications in-app, and you can manage them, whether marking them as read or deleting them, right? So you always keep those that are relevant for you. Okay, let's try another example associated with vessel detections. For this, we'll use another area I have previously created, which is Ecuador Exclusive Economic Zone. I will select the area and you will see all the events available in the past 48 hours. So if we wanted to create a specific filter for just dark detections, let's say, so detections that are not correlated with an AIS transmission, we'll first start looking in the map and just selecting vessel detections, right? This is these are all the detections that we have available here. Additionally, we could use other conditions in the filters section. Here I could say I just want to see one data source, for example, or that I want to see correlated or dark detections. In this example, we'll work just with dark detections, and the map is reflecting our choices. So this is good. I will now go to areas, and I'll search for this area that you're seeing right here. I will create a new filter. Once I do, you will see that it is reflecting what we selected. And so I will add here just dark detections. There's also another option here that gives you the possibility to receive an alert anytime that a new satellite frame is received by Skylight, which means we have data available for your area of interest, and there might or may not be detections associated, okay? So we can click on either of these. So either we want actual detections, or we just want to know that the data is available. In this case, we'll keep the first option. And I'll say when there is one detection that, as you can see, is not correlated, I want to receive an in-app notification. I'll click on save. And from this moment on, anytime we get new data with new detections, we will receive a notification here on the top. So that's basically the process for creating safe filters and setting up alerts. I hope this helps you work smarter and save time on the platform. And thanks for watching.